Hi guys, good morning and welcome to today's daily outlook for the 29th of April 2021. In today's outlook, as per usual, we're going to be discussing the DXY, the major and the minor currency pairs. So let's dive straight in. The DXY is still moving underneath this descending trend line. As we guys can see, we tried to break out of this area of previous support and resistance. However, we failed miserably as we faked out on the previous support and resistance and faked out on the descending trend line. So as you guys can see, we then broke this previous area of support, which should now act as resistance. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we saw a nice impulse, clear break underneath this major low over here. And we're currently moving back towards the upside to retest that low and to possibly move further to the downside once again. As you guys know, in yesterday's daily outlook, I did discuss and I did mention that we could potentially see a daily pullback. In my opinion, that is still a valid option. However, I do think we are going to dip down a little lower. I'm looking to dip down into 90.200. So yeah, with the DXY discussed, let's head over to AUDCAD. And AUDCAD, absolutely a beauty. I don't know if you guys remember, but from Monday or Tuesday's outlook, I did mention that we could see AUDCAD move back down towards this area of reversal. So we tapped into my zone to absolute perfection, currently looking to trade the double bottom, potentially back towards the upside. However, I might go for the safer option, which would be a break of this descending trend line, retest of previous resistance to then trade AUDCAD back towards the upside. Not looking for any shorts at the moment. So yeah, that's AUDCAD. Let's head over to Aussie dollar. And Aussie dollar, I still have the arrow on from yesterday's outlook. Aussie dollar played out to absolute perfection. As you guys can see, tapped into my area of potential reversal after breaking out of this descending wedge. 618 into my reversal area. A break retest of the descending wedge. Absolute beauty of a trade. And as you guys must also remember, I mentioned that we could see a double top. And after that, making that double top, start seeing more downside. So yeah, starting to see more downside. What am I currently looking for? Well, if you just remove the Fibonacci out of the equation, I might be looking for a lower time frame pullback play back into this area of liquidity at 0.77400. The ideal option would be either to break resistance up here, retest that and see more upside, or we're going to have to break this major low over here and even preferably this major low over here, because the ideal shorts will take place underneath 0.76800. So that's Aussie dollar for you. Let's head over to euro dollar. And euro dollar also playing out pretty nicely. As you guys see, we had this perfect break retest of this previous area of resistance, which is now support. Traded back up towards the upside. Currently going to retest this major descending 4-hour trend line. Also retest of this previous area of resistance. Personally, not going to be trading euro dollar, mainly due to the fact that we are so heavily overextended on this pair. So personally, just going to be waiting for a break towards the downside, retest of that previous area of support and resistance to then trade euro dollar further towards the downside, back down towards 1.95. So that's euro dollar for you. Not interested in any longs at the moment. So with euro dollar discussed, let's head over to pound dollar. And pound dollar, absolutely a beauty. As you guys know, I'm long from down over here. So this is a beauty of a trade for me personally. Still in at break even. Probably going to take some profit soon. I'm about 6% up on this position. Yeah, so just trading towards the upside. As you guys know, I did mention we could see a reversal potentially if we were to break above this area over here. However, as we can see, if we go down deeper into the 1 hour time frame, we had a nice break retest of that level. Now I'm just expecting that we are going to move further towards the upside into my potential reversal area at around 1.4. So 1.4 is hit. I will be taking profits and I will be looking to short pound dollar for a potential nice pullback on the higher time frame. And also potentially trade the double top on the 4 hour. So yeah, that's pound dollar. Let's head over to our last pair, which is Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar is also an absolute beauty, as we can see moving into this swing high over here at 0.72696. We did see a fake out on that major swing high on the 4 hour. We are also moving in this ascending channel towards the upside. Currently expecting a nice downward push towards the downside for a nice correction on this pair. In my opinion, these ascending channels are the best option to take potential shorts on the higher time frame, so I will be doing so if we see a nice setup. So what needs to happen? Well, we need to break underneath this area of previous resistance, which might act as support, then retest that level, and then we're going to see some potential more downside. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, looking at the 1 hour time frame, that's the level that we need to break for any potential shorts. Until then, it does look more like longs. However, due to the nature of the higher time frame and the overextendedness that we have on the daily time frame, I'm not going to be looking to long Kiwi dollar. So that was all for today, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I can't wait to see you all in tomorrow's outlook. Thanks, guys.